which we have given.
You have chart that is version 2. Open that and write 2 and 3 questions regarding the calls. Write some questions so that you can have little practice of Mayday and Pan situation, and you know how actually this Mayday or Pan calls is being transmitted.
So but its structure, sir, yesterday we didn't discuss.
About Mayday and Pan, right?
Yes, sir.
That only. Just write question. I'm going to first answer it. First, I'll answer these calls as a sample so that you can have clarification on the structure. Then you'll keep on practicing. First, I'm going to answer it regarding that only. Then this screen is visible, right? Now, you can make a reference with chart number first for now. Again, the question is, you are receiving brakes hot indication during takeoff roll. Okay, you receive brake hot indication. That is first question. For the second, you have faced faced runway incursion. I'll clarify what is it. Right now, just note it down. Runway incursion. Third question will be fire in cockpit. You are experiencing fire in cockpit. Okay. This is our agenda for today. We'll have 5 questions. First 3 have you right? Have you noted it down, all 3 till now?
Yes, sir.
Fourth question, write it like this. Passenger barricaded himself or herself or passenger locked himself or herself in washroom. Okay. Then fifth question you will have related to medical emergency on ground. Fifth question will be related to medical emergency on ground. Okay. So out of these 5 questions, first question that you have received runway during takeoff roll, you have received brake short indication. Right? This is a simple pen call. You have received runway incursion, right? This is also a pen call. I'll explain how it is and what is runway incursion. Fire in cockpit is a mayday call as per the call structure. Examples of call that you had yesterday. Fire anywhere on the aircraft is a mayday situation. Passenger barricaded himself herself. What it going to be? What it going to be?
The pan condition.
Very good. And about this, what it would going to be?
Pan condition, sir.
Pan. Very good. This will be the pan. Medical comes under pan on. Okay. Now, about runway incursion. There is a two term, incursion and excursion. What does it really mean? That on a runway, suppose this is the runway, your aircraft, one of the wheel or both of the main landing gear wheels, if your aircraft went out of runway by any means, runway से बाहर हो गया, that will comes under excursion. कि आपका aircraft runway से excurred हो गया, excursion. That will comes under excursion. कि आपका aircraft runway से बाहर हो गया. Similarly, sorry for the change of slide. All the 5 question is with you. Okay. So I was talking about runway incursion and excursion. Excursion means आपके aircraft का part, either one of the landing gear, that is nose landing gear, or both of the main landing gear somehow comes out of runway. This is known as runway excursion. ठीक है? Is that clear? Excursion समझ गए?
Yes, sir.
What incursion means? Suppose you have this as a runway. You are going to see there are many entry point on a runway, that known as runway holding position also. This is a runway holding position. You can say this point as a runway entry point. Many of the taxiway link, that is going to link runway and taxiway like this. Okay. On some airport, in our HL also, there is a pass of route through runway. यहाँ पे एक barricading होता है like our railway traffic, and there is a pass of road through the runway only. Okay. Then suppose if this is a runway threshold, there will be another entry point. So these are the runway entry points. Okay. If any vehicle or any aircraft comes in between you while you are on takeoff road, you are about to take off, you had continue your takeoff roll. If any vehicle or aircraft enters into the runway, that situation will known as runway incursion. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Any doubt?
Negative.
Negative so far. Very good. So that was really the runway incursion thing. Okay. Now come to the first call. What was about that? First call was about, I think, what was the first call that I had written?
Brakes hot indication.
Brakes
You are
hot
receiving brakes hot indication during takeoff roll.
during takeoff. Very good. So the question is, brakes hot during takeoff roll, right? The answer will go such. You are on takeoff roll. Whom you are going to contact? Tower, approach, control, ground. Out of these four?
Tower.
Tower. Very good.
Tower.
Tower. Very good. So in this call, you can make a search call. Just have concentration on the words and visuals also you can see. Suppose this is a Mumbai airport. Mumbai Tower, correction. It will not go such because this is a brakes hot. It would be pan only. So the answer will be such. Pan. Mumbai Towers. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo. On runway 29er, receiving brakes hot indication in cockpit. Aborting takeoff. Request firefighting services and investigation team. Request firefighting services and investigation team to observe brakes condition. Airbus 320 stopping slowly, holding present position. Runway 29ers, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo. Have you noted it down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me explain the structure of call, how it went, and what are the important parameters out of this. Very first, this was a brakes hot position. So it went pan call. So your call will start such pan. Your concerned ATC is Mumbai Tower. Your call sign Victor Tango Alpha Bravo. Then you can say a quick guide about your position. Runway 29er, receiving brakes hot indication in cockpit, aborting takeoff. If you are saying aborting takeoff, means you have takeoff clearance and you are free to perform takeoff roll. So by saying this only, that you are aborting takeoff, there can be indication that either you are on takeoff roll or you are free to take off. So aborting takeoff is enough data to represent you on a takeoff roll. No need to say performing takeoff roll receive brakes out indication like this. Only aborting takeoff is a clear indication that you may have put yourself into roll. Okay? Request firefighting services. Why? Because you have brakes hot indication. There may be a chance of fire. And investigation team to observe brakes condition. Why this is required? Because you had applied brake on a very high speed. There may be a damage in brakes or on any part of wheels. You had applied brake on a very high speed. That's why you are requesting an investigation team to observe the brakes condition. Your aircraft identification. Now, at last, after these things, you are going to have a little description of your position. That is, you are Airbus 320. You are stopping slowly on runway 29er. You can say similarly, Airbus 320 stopping slowly on runway 29er, or you can say stopping slowly, holding present position. जहां पे आप हो वहीं पे आप धीरे से रुक गए, आप अपना प्रेजेंट पोजीशन होल्ड कर रहे हो. कब तक होल्ड करोगे? जब तक कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन टीम या फायर फाइटिंग सर्विसेज नहीं आ जाती. होल्डिंग करंट पोजीशन और प्रेजेंट पोजीशन, रनवे 29er and sign your call. Any doubt anywhere in a structure?
Sir, in place of investigation team, we could have called maintenance team.
Not really, because maintenance personnel will also not help you here. Now, just understand the situation. You just need an investigation team. Investigation team may consist QRT, quick response team. They may consist of follow me vehicles, apron controls, under follow me only, apron controls. These personnel have, or they may consist sometime their maintenance team also, that release personnel, whoever had released the aircraft. They may consist occasionally, not always. Your first priority is you are holding your position on runway. You just need to ensure that from runway to taxiway, can I move with my power or shall I need a towing vehicle? Because if you are going to move at your power, again you are going to apply some brake, you are going to use the dynamics of your aircraft. That may lead to any another situation, like if some aircraft have restrictions that Their CNS page, their warning page will keep on flashing, keep on saying warning, brakes hot, brakes hot, brakes hot. So that will not really allow you to move at your power. That will not allow you to taxi to the apron. Okay? If situation is brakes hot. So the investigation team will just ensure that your wheel condition, your brakes condition looks good. You can do taxi to the apron, go and do the detailed investigation, and you can have further flights. Got it?
Okay, sir.
That's why you are stopping slowly and holding your present position, because if you move further, then your brakes may catch fire. Okay? To avoid that, you are holding your present position. Now let the investigation team come and show you the best suggestion, which one is going to suitable for you. You need towing or you can taxi further. Okay? So this was the call regarding brakes hot during takeoff. Okay. Now, next question regarding runway incursion, right?
Yes, sir.
Runway incursion is also a pan-pan situation. Runway incursion is also an pan-pan situation because you are going to be disturbed. If you are on takeoff roll, you are going to abort your takeoff. It means you need any help regarding your brakes hot. Okay. So you can combine this situation if you have runway incursion. Means if you have runway incursion, definitely you are going to abort your takeoff. Then you can add that brakes hot situation in the call of runway incursion also. Okay. Otherwise, if you simply give this call regarding the runway incursion, that is also enough. But these calls are just to make you aware about the structure of the calls. This question won't come in exam, don't worry. I have seen many of the questions previous ongoing session also. No such questions. But these questions are really helpful to you to make you aware about the situation, to draft a better call structure, and to understand if somehow, somewhere you meet with this, then this thing can be happened. So regarding the runway incursion, the call will go such. What is it? Pan pan call. So the call will go such. Pan pan, pan pan, pan pan. Mumbai Tower. Victor Tango. Alpha Bravo Bravo. On runway 29ers. Avorting takeoff. Experience runway incursion. A fuel tanker entered runway 29er via runway entry point Charlie 1. You have told your pan situation to Mumbai Tower. First part, you are on runway 29er, awaiting your takeoff. Why? Because you had experienced runway incursion. A fuel tankers entered that runway where you are currently on via runway entry point, and this Charlie 1 is any hypothetical name of runway entry point. Got it?
Sir, should we ask for any instructions to the ATC in this case, or we are only informing that I'm aborting the takeoff?
This question was about you experienced runway incursion. So till
Yes, sir.
the time this question is about to inform only. Now you can request, definitely you can request any additional services, request full investigation like this. These are the questions now. Request full investigation or request appropriate action like this. You can say. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You can, because till the time this call was all about the informing, but you can request investigation. Why this happens? Because this is going to be ultimately hazard for me. Sometimes if the question is only about runway incursion, if you inform only, that is enough. Sometimes there is an additional thing in the questions now. You can also see you are seeing a fuel tanker report safety hazard like this. So a concern about safety. So these questions really make you to ask for investigation. If the question is incursion only, then information is also good enough. If the question is such, so concern about your safety, then you should request your investigation. Otherwise, also if you request for investigation, that is a good call, by the way. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, can we replace cited in place of experience, like
Either
cited runway incursion?
cited runway incursion. No, you can see cited a fuel tanker entered into runway. You can see cited a fuel tanker, but runway incursion is a situation. You can experience that. You cannot see
Okay.
runway incursion is a you can say this is a definition. This is a definition that if something is entered into your runway, this situation is understood as incursion. You can say cited a fuel tanker entered into runway 29er via runway entry point. But runway incursion itself is going to be experienced. Got it? This is a feeling, a kind of thing that you are experiencing incursion. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So for the incursion, you should use only that experiencing runway incursion. Cited you can use as a fuel tanker enters runway 2. Okay. Like in case of fire, if there is a fire, you can experience heat, but you can see a fire like this. This is the two meaning. Because of fire, sorry, you can say because of fire, you experienced heat. So you can only experience this incursion, right? Because of you have cited a wild tanker or fuel tanker entered into runway. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next question. What was the next question? Fire in cockpit. Would you like to try fire in cockpit? Or let me give this fire in cockpit for me.
So this is Mayday condition, na? Same format
Yes,
of
Mayday.
pan.
Yeah, Mayday only, same format. Mayday. Same format of pan. This is the Mayday question. Let me give it answer. I'll give you another question related to that only, so that you'll have little calculation also. The question was fire in cockpit, right? The call will go search. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Mumbai ground. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo. Experienced fire in cockpit. Current position. Taxiway Charlie. Request firefighting services and quick response team to evacuate passenger. Deploying escape slides. Passenger on board 70. Okay. Or you can say deploying.
So to evacuate passenger, then
deploying
deploying.
escape slide को आपने deploy किया. Deploying escape slides for emergency exit. These are the additional things, additional grammatical things you can use, right? You have a mayday situation. You had contacted ground because you are experiencing fire in cockpit on taxiway. That's why you have told current position taxiway. You request firefighting services to overcome the fire in your cockpit. But what about passenger? Passenger, you request quick response team to evacuate passenger. For the emergency action, you are deploying escape slide for emergency exit. Deploying escape slide for emergency exit. Now, if they come with vehicle, you should tell we have 70 passengers on board so that they can arrange an evacuation for 70 people. 70 people, sorry. Okay. So this was the call structure in case of cockpit fire. Okay. Any confusion in the call structure? Would you like to add anything?
Yes.
Here, instead of experience, you can say observe. These are things you can use. Observed. Here also, while deploying escape slide, this is the additional measure that you are going to take. You can say deploying escape slides for emergency exit. So some of the basic English grammar you can use. Basic English grammar you can use to make them understand what is this. Don't use complex grammar. That is prohibited. Basic English grammar you can use. Deploying escape slides for emergency exit, observed, to, like this. Okay. Don't use complex statements so that they'll be confused. What is it? Okay. Now, what is the next question about? After the fire, passenger has barricaded himself in or locked himself in washroom. Would you like to try as per this call structure here, or shall I give a sample of the
The aircraft is in ground only, or it is flying?
Ground only. Ground only. You can have, see, you can have any situation. This is a test of your intelligence. That's why I had put this question to you. The condition is simply passenger has barricaded himself. You can put the situation onto air also, but on the air, you need to add such of evidences that it can be verified that you are on air. So you can keep on trying this thing on ground also, whatever you wish. Take it on ground only for now.
Okay, sir.
No difference will be on ground on air call. You just need to add your position report if the call is in air. Okay. If you are experiencing such medical emergency or passengers misbehavior on air, you just need to add this position report. This position report will tell him clearly that you are on air in flight. And if you don't add this, you can simply give a call that pan, you're experiencing the passenger barricaded himself. Okay.
Sir, for
Mhm.
calling security team, it is it included in QRT, quick response team, or
You can ask
how
for
to call the security?
you can simply ask security services. Security services.
Okay,
Okay. This
all right.
yeah, sometimes QRT have many of the departments, but you can directly call security services. They'll have clarity what actually you need. Okay.
Okay, sir. Shall I go, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pan, 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 pan. Mumbai ground. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo on taxiway Charlie. One Pax has barricaded. Correction. One passenger has barricaded
Very good.
himself. Request taxi back to apron and security services on arrival.
Very good. Here, very good. Perfect one. Good one. जहाँ पे आपने बोला ना request taxi back, just add little thing. Request instructions to taxi back. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Not much. Request instructions to taxi back. Very little thing. Good one. So have you understood the situation that if passenger or any person is misbehaving on the ground, what you just need to return as soon as possible to the apron so that anyone can tackle them, right? If person is
Yes, sir.
about to commit suicide, not really, but if he has barricaded himself in lavatory, then you need a security services. So similarly for medical call also, whenever you say passenger infanted, similarly in this case only on taxiway you have seen passenger has fainted. So what you will say? One passenger fainted. Request instructions to taxi back to the apron and medical team on arrival. Got it? Medical team on arrival. Here you had asked for security services. You are going to ask for medical team on arrival. On arrival means जैसे ही आप पहुंचोगे आपको वहां पे सिक्योरिटी चाहिए, आपको वहां पे मेडिकल चाहिए. ठीक है. So this is the call structures for medical also. Can you try with medical thing that one passenger has fainted in this situation only?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Try. Passenger fainted.
Pan 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 pan. Mumbai ground. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo on taxiway Bravo. One passenger fainted. Request instructions for taxi back to apron and medical services on arrival.
Very good. ठीक है. Very good. Now, very good. Perfect. In the previous question, where there is a question of passenger is misbehaving, passenger is abusive, or passenger has barricaded himself, you can add one more thing. That is very little thing. Not really going to impact your answer or not going really affect your call structure in any manner. But that is a very little thing. You can show inability of your crew. Inability of your crew. That passenger barricaded himself into lavatory, but your crew was unable to take him out like this. Okay. So here only, like you have told, one passenger barricaded himself. Here, the use of simple English grammar. Look at this thing. By the way, this call is perfect. Doesn't need anything. But I'm going to show you the example of use of simple English grammar. One passenger barricaded himself, refuses to come out. बाहर आने से मना कर रहा है. ठीक है. It shows your crew, cabin crew or flight crew had tried but unable to take him out. Refuses to come out. You refuse कोई कब करेगा जब उससे कुछ रिक्वेस्ट किया जाता है. ठीक है. It shows कि crew has requested, he refused, he denied. आपसे कोई पूछेगा तभी तो आप either accept और मना करोगे. ठीक है. So if this will add refuses to come out, it means your crew members have tried, he refused. वो मना कर रहा है. Got it? This shows.
Yes, sir.
This shows your active presence. कि okay, पैसेंजर बैरिकेटेड होगा. कैसे पता चला? टॉयलेट करने भी तो जा सकता है. Refuses to come out means crew had done inquiry. It really been found that he has barricaded himself. How pilot will come to know passenger barricaded? टॉयलेट करने गया, जबरदस्ती पेन पेन करके रिटर्न हो गए. Understand ना?
Yes,
So,
sir.
these are the simple English grammar which makes your call beautiful. That's it. Okay. Also show your presence of mind. Now, in such calls where you had requested to taxi back, what will be the answer of a ATC tower? Do you know? They are going to say, if you send pan pan or mayday, they'll simply say Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo Mumbai ground. ठीक है. Mumbai ground. Roger your pan pan. ठीक है. On mayday also they are going to say Roger your mayday, and on pan pan also they are going to say Roger your pan pan. Roger your pan. Taxi back to apron 3, whatever the apron or via taxiway Charlie Bravo etc. ठीक है. Security services on the way. Just don't look at the screen about the writing and all. Keep hearing on. Security services on the way, or medical team on the way, firefighting services on the way, expect firefighting services in 02 minutes. These are the practice of answer. Got it? Though this is the class of complete RTR, so you should have understanding of all such answers also. Understood? So these are his answer. He will guide you to the apron. First, he will Roger your pan. If he did not say Roger your pan, means he is unable to understand your urgency or distress. Okay. So he should say Roger your pan or Roger your mayday. Then only you can understand, okay, he has the message that I am in urgency. Got it? Then he will give the instructions as you requested, that requested to taxi back to the apron. So he will give you the instructions to taxi back to the apron via Alpha Bravo Charlie, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Then he will say about your request of action that you had requested security services. He will say security services on the way, medical services on the way, firefighting services, investigation team, these are on the way. Or they are going to say expect firefighting services in 05 minutes. Expect medical services in 05 minutes. Expect quick response team in 02 minutes. Such answers you will receive, right? So
Yes, sir.
you need to give readback also, because if examiner will not ask you to go to the next question, till the time you need to keep on communicating. You had given a pan, he had given you answer. Okay, expect firefighting services in 02 minutes. Okay, and he asked you to taxi via Alpha Bravo Charlie, whatever the taxiway it is. Now, in readback, out of these things that he had Roger your pan, he had guided you to the apron and suggested the approximate time for the support services. These all are combinedly called as support services or assistance. He had given you assistance to the apron and assisted with you medical team, QRT, security services, anything. So in the readback, what are the things you need to give as readback? The simple thing only, your instructions to taxi and expected time of emergency T. In the readback of pan or mayday, you need not to say Roger your pan, because he was saying that he had Roger your pan. आप इसके readback में इस term को at least readback नहीं दोगे. Got it? So don't be confused कि अगर pan या Roger का readback, sorry, pan या mayday का readback भी देना होगा तो मुझे ये repeat करना पड़ेगा. You just need to repeat your instructions. ठीक है? So in the readback of it, you are going really to say taxi via taxiway Alpha Bravo Charlie to the apron 3, expecting medical services in 02 minutes. If he has mentioned the time, if he has not mentioned the time, expecting medical services on arrival. If he said medical team on the way. Got it? Understood the structure?
Yes, sir.
And writing is good enough. I think I had improved. No improvement. No problem. Keep focus on hearing because RT is all about your listenability. So if you say medical services are on the way, security support, any kind of assistance, QRT on the way, you are going to say expecting medical services on arrival, expecting QRT on arrival. And if he's going to say expect QRT in 05 minutes, simply you are going to say expecting medical services in 02 minutes. And you are going to read back the instructions. Instructions shall always be mandatorily read it back. So you have given the read back of instructions. You had given the acknowledgement of your support. Last, you can end with your call sign, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Don't hesitate to end with your call sign. Don't hesitate. If in a call structure, in any case, if your call is bigger, you will get those situations in our later practices. If your calls are bigger of more than 10 paragraph, 12 paragraph, once you had already said your call sign, correction, here is the call sign. इधर आपने एक बार कॉल साइन बोल दिया है, तो लास्ट में बिल्कुल शाई नहीं होना है to repeat your call sign. This is not a negative marking if you repeat your call sign. Okay. Here also you can say request instructions to taxi back and medical services on arrival. Bravo. Don't hesitate कि 2 बार यूज हो जाएगा. Does not really matter. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? 2 बार यूज हो जाएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? Okay. So don't hesitate to use the call sign at last. If your lengthy calls make you to speak for 1, 2, or 3 minutes, you can end with your call sign anywhere. Okay. Because it was happened with not it was happened while practicing and while learning those things. I also used to think कि क्या यार बार बार मीन्स ऐसा कॉल साइन रिपीट करना पड़ेगा क्या? You can, no problem. I was the person who was feeling shy to repeat that call sign at end. That's why I thought I should tell you. No problem to repeat the call sign at end. Okay. What is the next question left other than this? Emergency calls on ground. What was that?
The last was medical emergency on ground.
So I think this call covers this call covered that, right? I had merged those two things. Okay. Passenger fainted. This is also medical one, right? So that had covered. Any problem in understanding the call structure till now?
Negative.
Very good. Very good. Now, very beautiful topic that we are going to learn that may take at least 15 to 20 minutes. No problem. Very good. Our next topic is ATC. Are you going to say its full form? What is it?
Air traffic controller.
Very good. Do you know, in the real RTR scenario, air traffic controller is not really in practice on the document only. Real time practice में है उसको air traffic controller ही बोलते हैं. But if you look at the documents, you are not going to see ATC. What you will see instead? Air traffic services on the documents. if you look at the books, if you look at the ICAO documents, you will see the more use of, I don't say negative use of it or nil use of it. You will see ATS as a air traffic services. इसका यूज ज्यादा होता है, एयर ट्रैफिक कंट्रोलर का यूज कम होता है. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So air traffic services is a master keyword that every ATC offices, approach, tower, control, ground, FIR regions, comes under air traffic services. Okay. In RTR, if you see somewhere ATC, this is good that it is air traffic controller. But for the air traffic controller kind of thing, we are using air traffic services. इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं, एक सर्किट करके कुछ होता है, ट्रैफिक सर्किट, एरोड्रोम ट्रैफिक सर्किट और एयरपोर्ट ट्रैफिक सर्किट काइंड ऑफ थिंग होता है ना. तो एटीसी को हम लोग बोलेंगे एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट. ठीक है, एनी डाउट? Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo, how do you read?
Mumbai ground, radio 5 Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo.
So I was saying, for the air traffic controller kind of thing, on many of the documents, ICAO documents, books, what really you are going to see? Air traffic services instead of air traffic controller. You can see somewhere many times, but air traffic services, this terminology is being used instead of air traffic controllers now. Okay. Then if you see ATC, where it will take you? It will take you to the wording that is air traffic circuit. Got it? Any confusion till the time on the ATS and the ATC? Distinguishing between them?
Sir, this air traffic circuit is same as air traffic controller, or it is different?
No, it is different. It is different. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let me show you with example only. I was saying that for the ATC words, whenever you are going to see in the RTR classes or RTR exams, that is really comes under air traffic services. Like for the, if you are working in a MRO, पहले जो क्वालिटी डिपार्टमेंट होती थी ना, उसको क्वालिटी कंट्रोल डिपार्टमेंट बोला जाता था. But just to make it more professional and there is a slight change in the process, now that quality control department is a quality assurance department, or simply that is a quality department in a company, right? That is not now being called as quality control department. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, that ATC, air traffic controller, the use of that word is being slightly omitted. I don't deny that not in use, that are in use, but professionals are using air traffic services words इंस्टीड ऑफ एयर ट्रैफिक कंट्रोलर। पहले ऐसा माइंडसेट था थोड़ा सा ब्रिटिश रूल को लेकर कि एवरी टाइम whenever anyone is guiding you it means वो आपको कंट्रोल कर रहा है, ऐसा होता था। बट era is become our India has become more professional, that's why they are omitting some kind of things. Not only India, the European country also, they are omitting some kind of terminology. ठीक है, like omission of go ahead is also a similar kind of part. To make the call more professional, they had omitted go ahead, कि nobody will going to order you कि go ahead. If someone is saying his call sign in last, it means he has completed, now you can go ahead. Such kind of terminology, these are the simple you can say literature thing, philosophy things. ठीक है, so instead of air traffic controller, air traffic services is on broad use in respect of documents. Documents में आपको एयर ट्रैफिक सर्विसेज ज्यादा दिखेगा। जहां पे भी डॉक्यूमेंट में आपको एटीसी दिखे उसका मतलब होता है एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट। ठीक है, नाउ व्हाट इज एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट? एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट, एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट is an area, just understand that it is an area over an airport. एक सर्कुलर लूप होता है, not circular, it can be of any enclosed direction, any enclosed area, एक लूप बनाएगा over an airfield so that an airport can moderate its aircraft for the arrival or takeoff purpose. ठीक है, इसको बोलते हैं एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट। I'll tell the definition of it in last. First, understood with the examples and figures. एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट का मतलब एक enclosed area or envelope over an airport to regulate or moderate its traffic. Suppose एक एयरक्राफ्ट आया, दो एयरक्राफ्ट आया, here only you can see this is the runway actual that he need today. Suppose in this center only, इधर हमारा रनवे है जहां पे एयरक्राफ्ट को लैंड करना है। इतने सारे एयरक्राफ्ट आ गए एक साथ, उसको बोलेगा जाओ थोड़ा चक्कर लगा के आओ, लाइक दिस। ठीक है, सो दे विल मेक अ envelope an area just above of his aerodrome so that they can regulate only one aircraft to land on runway and rest of the aircraft will revolve around this circuit. Revolve around this circuit. This circuit means the closed envelope or closed loop. ठीक है, this is the circuit. किस चीज का सर्किट है ये? एयर ट्रैफिक का सर्किट है। What it will do? It will reduce the load of air traffic services. सारा एयरक्राफ्ट एक साथ तो लैंड नहीं कर सकता है ना, so they'll allow one aircraft at a time. बाकी सबको बोलेंगे आप हमारे एयरपोर्ट का एक चक्कर लगाइए। Okay? First use of the aircraft circuit. Second use, whenever you are following an VOR, whenever you are following an VOR, it doesn't mean that they are going to align you in reference of an runway only. It doesn't mean that if you follow this route, you are going to directly land on runway. For an example, suppose if you are following this route, Golf 450, and you are going to land directly at runway, then what about these routes? ये क्या इतनी सी विड्थ पे ही टेक ऑफ कर लेंगे? नहीं ना? Yes or no? Make this session interactive.
No,
So
sir.
very good. So if this route is such and my runway is this one, अगर मैं गोल 450 फॉलो करूंगा तो मैं रनवे पे लैंड करूंगा. What if I don't follow goal 450? Have I no right to land on the runway? हमारा रनवे ऐसा है, मैं गोल 450 फॉलो करूंगा तो रनवे पे डायरेक्ट लैंड करूंगा. What if I follow गोल 472? तो क्या मैं यहां से आके ऐसे लैंड करूं? Again I need to follow goal 450? No. What happens that this is a routes, ठीक है. सिंपली एक एरोड्रोम होता है, उसमें रनवे किसी भी डायरेक्शन में हो सकता है बेस्ड ऑन द अर्थ मैग्नेटिज्म ओनली. जनरली यू आर गोइंग टू सी रनवे 09er or runway 27 in India. Basically means your runway is situated like this on a real viewer if you see, but my route is crossing the angle of runway, right? What I am going to do now, airport has set the theory of air traffic circuit. ठीक है, आप टेक ऑफ कर लो, बट कहां से आपका एयर स्पेस स्टार्ट होगा? एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट से. This area is a bigger area. Let me draw it on rough here. If this is a runway and this is the end of an aerodrome, complete boundary, aerodrome का end हो गया, तो इसका जो ATC होगा वो ये हो सकता है. ठीक है, आप अपने एयरक्राफ्ट को यहां से टेक ऑफ कराओ, एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट ज्वाइन करो, जिस भी पॉइंट से आपका रूट स्टार्ट हुआ वहां से आप राइट लेफ्ट टर्न करके रास्ता पकड़ सकते हो. ठीक है, टेक ऑफ करो, सर्किट में रोटेट करो, जिस भी पॉइंट से आपका रेडियल इंटरसेप्ट हो जाएगा, मींस आपका रेडियल आ जाएगा, वहां से आप टेक ऑफ कर लो. गॉट इट? सो if the runway is in this direction, aircrafts will take off from here, rotate further. If you need to take goal 450, intercept the goal 450, it will turn right, continue. Understood? For takeoff
Yes, sir.
purpose. Similarly for landing also, similarly for landing also, my aerodrome is, sorry, runway is such, मैं इधर से आ रहा हूं, लैंड हमको यहीं करना है, तो मैं पहले उसके एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट में एंटर करूंगा. एट एनी पॉइंट, देयर आर नेम ऑफ दीज पॉइंट्स. ठीक है, सबके अलग अलग नाम होते हैं हर एक पॉइंट्स के ऑन एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट. यू आर गोइंग टू गेट दैट. आप यहां से आ रहे हो, आप किसी भी पॉइंट पे एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट में एंटर करो, सर्किट में एंटर करो, फॉलो द पाथवे टू इंटरसेप्ट द रेडियल ऑफ रनवे, देन यू कैन लैंड. अगर आप यहां से आए, आप पहले सर्किट में आके थोड़ी दूर चलो, लैंड कर जाओ. आप इधर से आ रहे थे, यहां पे आए, थोड़ी देर इसके सर्किट में घूमो, आके लैंड कर जाओ. आप इधर से आ रहे थे, यहां पे आए, कीप रोटेट विद योर सर्किट, कम एंड लैंड. Understood what is the importance of circuit, how it going to work?
Yes, sir.
For landing or takeoff, to regulate the traffic, they are using air traffic circuit. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now you can draw this figure. Shall I draw on rough so that you can have easy? You want to draw this thing with your hand on a screen, or this diagram is good enough to understand?
Yes, sir. It is fine, sir.
It is fine, very good. Sometimes students are like such, if they do not draw their own, they will not understand. I had practiced to draw myself only, This figure I had taken from Google. I don't know if there is copyright issue or not. No, no copyright issue. Okay. So this is actual traffic circuit. You understand how it is? This is above the ground airport only, above the airport. If you wish to see, this is the traffic circuit. See, there is some height, right? Not exactly on ground. This is on some height. पता चल रहा है ना? This blue color line. This is an example of air traffic circuit. Got it?
Yes, sir.
If aircraft will come at here, लैंडिंग के लिए हमें फाइनल अप्रोच यहाँ लिखा हुआ है ना? Is this figure visible? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought कि font छोटा हो गया. So हमें यहाँ पे लैंड करना है. अगर मैं यहाँ पे इंटर कर रहा हूं ना, मुझे इतना दूर सर्किट में घूमना ही घूमना पड़ेगा. लाइक अपना जो ट्रैफिक का भी कई बार वो होता है ना, जंक्शन, दैट इज चौराहा. वी आर सेइंग आपको भले यहां से इधर जाना है, बट एज पर द ट्रैफिक रूल आपको रोटेट करके ही इसको पकड़ना पड़ेगा, राइट? सिमिलरली दिस इज एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट. आपको भले डायरेक्टली इधर लैंड करना हो, अगर आप यहां से आ रहे हो तो आप पूरा ट्रैफिक फॉलो करोगे. अगर आप एयरक्राफ्ट फ्लाई करते करते यहां पे पहुंच गए, फिर भी आप ट्रैफिक सर्किट फॉलो करोगे. आप जहां पे पहुंचे उस पॉइंट का कोई नाम है. लाइक दिस पॉइंट इज नोन एज क्रॉस विंड लेग. सो व्हाट विल से, रीच्ड एट क्रॉस विंड लेग, रीच्ड एट क्रॉस विंड लेग, joining air traffic circuit like this. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo. Understood how the landing and takeoff will be completed? Okay, so this was the air traffic circuit. ठीक है? In the same manner, while taking off also, रनवे हमारा इस डायरेक्शन में है. ठीक है? रनवे हमारा इस डायरेक्शन में है. ऐसे मुझे यहां से अपना रूट लेना है, इधर से. What I'll do, I'll take off, I will join the crosswind, come this way, and then I'll start from here. ठीक है? तो taking a correct path after taking off, ठीक है, उसको बोला जाता है setting course to. Everyone please note it down, this term that is going to be used. Setting course, C-O-U-R-S-E, course to means in your screen you are going to intercept another viewer for your direction indication. इस टर्म को बोलते हैं setting of course. And the phrase that has been broadly in use is setting course. ठीक है? Setting course to. After to, you can say name of any VOR. ठीक है? Abhishek, do you remember there was a call that you want to perform a voting takeoff exercise for training purpose? There is a call, right?
Yes, sir.
Or,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
or touch and go for training purpose. In that call,
Yes, sir.
where you had said you would like to practice touch and go for training purposes, and then we'll continue further flight, right? Instead of that, you can add this. Why till the time I had keep you using resume normal navigation or continue further flight, because there was a term for setting of course. तो एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट के बाद ही उसको पढ़ाया जा सकता था. दैट्स व्हाई आई हैड केप यू अंडर. लेकिन आपको इतना उसमें पता चल रहा था कि यू आर गोइंग टू रिज्यूम योर नॉर्मल नेविगेशन आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ एक्सरसाइज. तो यहाँ पे भी उस चीज को अब आप समझ गए हो कि अगर आप टेक ऑफ के बाद भी इसको रिज्यूम करोगे, इट मींस यू आर सेटिंग कोर्स टू औरंगाबाद. ठीक है, तो आप ऐसा बोलोगे, would like to perform touch and go exercise. After completion of exercise, will set course to औरंगाबाद. ठीक है, इसका मतलब होता है सेटिंग अ कोर्स. तो कोई एयरक्राफ्ट क्या करेगा, पहले वो नॉर्मल टेक ऑफ लेगा, क्योंकि टेक ऑफ के टाइम पे तो इमीडिएट डायरेक्शन चेंज नहीं कर सकता है. वो टेक ऑफ लेगा, सर्टेन हाइट तक रीच करेगा, दैट इज ऑफ एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट. फिर वो एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट ज्वाइन करेगा. इसको फॉलो करते हुए जो भी रूट उसका अप्रोप्रिएट है, जिस भी रास्ते उसको जाना है, वहां से उसके लिए अपना कोर्स सेट करेगा और चला जाएगा. ठीक है, तो आफ्टर टेकिंग ऑफ द एयरक्राफ्ट विल join the ATC, then he will set course to Aurangabad while intercept radial 253. If you see here, it is radial 252, sorry. तो इंटरसेप्ट करेगा रेडियल 252 को, सेट कर लेगा अपना कोर्स टू द औरंगाबाद एंड ही विल कंटिन्यू हिज फ्लाइट. समझ गए? Got it?
Yes, sir.
So this was the terminology. These are the things related to an air traffic circuit. Now I had told
Sir,
you.
sir, in that image which you have brought from that Google, sir, two circuits were there, no, sir?
You'll come to know. You'll come to know. You'll come to know.
Okay.
There is a rule of right hand traffic and left hand traffic. Okay. So this image is about, this is the left way ATC air traffic circuit. This is right hand ATC. Okay. As per the wind direction, it's keep on changing. ठीक है, दो रूल होता है, लेफ्ट हैंड एटीसी हो सकता है, राइट हैंड एटीसी हो सकता है. Here also you can see this part. This is the right hand ATC. See, now any confusion?
No, sir. No, I mean to ask, sir, for a particular airport, is left hand and right hand remains fixed, or as per the aircraft coming side it changes this circuit?
Depends. This is the standard air traffic circuiting. It depends on the airport which rule of ATC he had activated now, left hand ATC or right hand ATC. It depend करता है कि वो कौन से ATC को एक्टिवेट किया हुआ है. एट ए टाइम ओनली एक ही रहेगा बस. ठीक है, दोनों में भी स्विच हो सकता है.
ओके,
ठीक है. सो देयर आर certain points on air traffic circuit. Here you don't have all those names that should be under air traffic circuit, but try writing some names. I will say for you. इधर से ही करते हैं स्टार्ट. ठीक है. So suppose these are the figure number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? इसका लीजेंड्स कहीं पे नहीं दिया हुआ है. व्हाट इज 1 and 2 and 3. मैं आपको ऐसे ही ब्रीफ कर दूंगा with the help of numbers so that you have clearly an idea of an spot. All these numbers just understood as a spot. जस्ट टेक इट एज अ स्पॉट, ठीक है, इसको आप स्पॉट समझो कि ये सब एक पॉइंट है ऑन द एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट, ठीक है। नाउ यू आर गोइंग टू टेक ऑफ, अरे ज्यादा हो गया, सॉरी। नाउ यू आर गोइंग टू टेक ऑफ, understand left rule of ATC first. The right rule is just opposite of that, just opposite of that, mirror image, nothing in the change, okay, कुछ चेंज नहीं होना है, कुछ भी नहीं, जस्ट मिरर इमेज ऑफ इट। बस आपका ये था कि एक एयर ट्रैफिक का सर्कलिंग आपका, सी सर्कलिंग आपका इस साइड पे था, यहां से यहां तक, because that runway will also, runway is at on edge only, रनवे आपका सर्किट के बीच में नहीं रहेगा, रनवे एज पे रहेगा, टू दैट इन्वेलप, आप जैसा भी इन्वेलप बनाओगे ना, रनवे हमेशा एज पे रहेगा, किसी ना किसी एज पे, किनारे पे, ठीक है। आप ऐसा नहीं समझो कि बीच में रहेगा क्रिकेट पिच की तरह, नो, गॉट इट। So if this is
Yes,
a,
sir.
if this is a left hand ATC, the right hand ATC will be just similarly mirror image of that, ठीक है। So there are some spots on ATC, name of that spots, so that you can have identification on what position you are on in a air traffic circuit, ठीक है। Suppose this is the landing aircraft, right, ये लैंड कर रहा है ना, लैंड कर रहा है और ये टेक ऑफ कर रहा है, ठीक है, ये टेक ऑफ कर रहा है, इधर से टेक ऑफ हो रहा है। सो दिस स्पॉट नंबर 4, ठीक है, ये 4, इस फोर्थ पोजीशन को बोला जाएगा टेक ऑफ लेग। नोट इट डाउन, you can draw a image or you can have directly reference through this image. This spot number 4 will be called as take off leg, ठीक है। Got it?
Yes, sir.
Number 5. Number 5 will be known as crosswind. Crosswind. Crosswind, you can say directly it as a crosswind, or you can say crosswind leg. Leg, leg, you can use after takeoff leg, after this also. This spot number 5, not only this particular point, this area, this region, completely this region, ठीक है, इतने दूर का एरिया कहलाएगा आपका क्रॉसविंड लेग। गॉट इट? कंप्लीटली दिस एरिया, क्रॉसविंड लेग, ठीक है।
Yes, sir.
देन ये वाला एज जस्ट अपोजिट ऑफ रनवे, यहाँ पे नाम नहीं लिखा हुआ है ना, ये वाला एज आई एम गोइंग टू हाईलाइट दैट ओनली, ये वाला एज पूरा, ये वाला एज, ठीक है, ये वाला एज कहलाएगा डाउन विंड लेग। क्या कहलाएगा? डाउन विंड लेग। गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
देन ये एरिया ऑपोजिट ऑफ क्रॉस विंड लेग, ये वाला एज जिसको भी मैंने हाईलाइट किया है, ग्रीन कलर से कर देता हूं, ये वाला एज, ये यहां जहां पे बेस लिखा हुआ है ना, राइट इट एज अ बेस लेग, ठीक है, बेस लेग। ये वाला एज, ये वाला एज, just draw a circle, keep it naming that this is runway, this is takeoff leg, sorry, this is takeoff leg, this is crosswind leg, this is downwind leg, this is base leg, ठीक है, base leg, and this one, this region, this edge, half of it, ये वाला रनवे से लेकर बेस लेग तक का डिस्टेंस, ये वाला एज, ठीक है, ये वाला एज क्या कहलाएगा? बाय द नेम इट इज रिटन देयर, यू कैन से इट फाइनल अप्रोच, ठीक है, ये कहलाएगा आपका फाइनल अप्रोच, फाइनल APPROACH, फाइनल अप्रोच, ठीक है, गॉट इट? नाउ
Yes, sir.
by the name of it, why it has been called crosswind, downwind or anything? आपका टेक ऑफ जो होता है वो हमेशा विंड के अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में होता है, राइट? ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
So you can see if the wind is in this direction, this is downstreaming, right? Stream होता है ना, flow of air or flow of fluid. This is downstreaming. That's why this edge has been called as downstream, downwind. ठीक है? This is the cutting of a flow. If flow is such and you are going to cut with this takeoff, this edge will cut this flow. It is crossing this flow. That's why it is crosswind. Got it? ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
इसको बोलते हैं बेस लेग, बेस, और इसको बोलते हैं फाइनल्स, ठीक है, फाइनल अप्रोच, दैट इज फाइनल्स, यू कैन से, नो प्रॉब्लम। फाइनल्स का एक डिस्टेंस का रेंज होता है, 8 नॉटिकल माइल्स पे फाइनल आ जाता है, ठीक है। फाइनल में भी 3 पोर्शंस होते हैं, यू विल कैच दैट लेटर, नॉट नाउ, यू विल गेट मच कंफ्यूज, विद द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ इट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट दैट। 8 नॉटिकल माइल से आपका फाइनल स्टार्ट होता है, 4 नॉटिकल माइल के बाद आपको डेफिनेटली रनवे सामने दिखना चाहिए विथ योर विजिबिलिटी एंड ऑल, ठीक है। सो दीज आर द पोजीशंस इन एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट। इज देयर एनी अदर थिंग? नाउ is there any other thing in the left hand traffic circuit? Any confusion on any position?
No, sir.
Similarly in the right hand traffic also, this is the direction of takeoff. See, this is going to be a crosswind, downwind, base leg, finals. Understood? Here you can see clearly, as I was saying, that you can enter at any point. This point number 1 is a entry point into a air traffic circuit. आप इधर से आओ, पूरा सर्किट फॉलो करो, लैंड कर जाओ, ठीक है, like this. And if you keep on circling, you will keep on going like this. Figure number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. आपका एयरक्राफ्ट आया, सर्किट फॉलो किया, लैंड किया, टच एंड गो में टेक ऑफ किया, अगेन जॉइन द सर्किट, और इफ यू हैव फर्दर फ्लाइट्स, कम एंड गो, टच एंड go for your further flights that it has been noted and you had set your course to the further flight. Understood? This is right hand circuit or left hand circuit. Anything can be implemented, but only one will be activated at a time. ठीक है? Understood? Sometimes this right hand traffic and left hand traffic circuit both can be implemented on an airport, but only one ATC is for a aircraft. अगर दोनों भी implemented रहेगा ना, तो भी किसी एक एयरक्राफ्ट के लिए वो एक ही एटीसी रहेगा, राइट? और दोनों का पोजीशन सेम है, डिफरेंस बस ये है कि ये लेफ्ट हैंड से है, ये राइट हैंड से है। तो अगर दोनों एटीसी भी एक्टिवेटेड रहेगा ना, तो भी देयर इज मिनिमम पॉसिबिलिटी फॉर क्रैश और डेंसिटी ऑफ ट्रैफिक। ठीक है? So this was the air traffic circuit. Any confusion till the time?
Negative.
Very good. Now, air traffic circuit is over. You are going to have some practice during practicing your calls and all. Now, write some definitions related to the air traffic circuit. Okay. So air traffic circuit was completed. Have you understood clearly Victor Tango, Quebec, Foxtrot, Echo? Have you understood the complete theory behind air traffic circuit? Very good. Okay. Abhishek, tell me what are the parts of air traffic circuit you had noted down in your note? Because I hadn't said.
Sir, takeoff leg, then crosswind leg, then downwind leg, base leg, final leg, finals, then runway.
Very good. If this is a circuit, here it is runway. What about this? What about this edge? What about this edge? Just tell me that
Crosswind.
name. Crosswind leg. Okay.
Crosswind leg.
इधर आपका टेक ऑफ लेग,
Takeoff leg,
इधर
downwind leg.
डाउनविंड लेग, और ये वाला एरिया पूरा फाइनल्स। ठीक है? इसमें भी आता है लॉन्ग फाइनल, शॉर्ट फाइनल, मिडिल फाइनल. डोंट वरी, यू विल गेट दैट. नथिंग इज देयर. लॉन्ग फाइनल मींस यू आर समवेयर इन दिस रीजन. शॉर्ट फाइनल, फाइनल को स्प्लिट कर दो 3 पार्ट में, लॉन्ग, शॉर्ट, मिडिल. नथिंग टू वरी, यू विल गेट दैट. But understanding a traffic circuit is important. See, what is the use of this traffic circuiting and all? That to reduce your altitude. Suppose कि आपको यहाँ पे लैंड करना है और आपने 50,000 फीट पे आ गए इधर पे, not really 50,000, आप मान लो 20,000 पे आ गए, near to an airfield, near to an airfield, आप 20,000 पे आ गए. क्या करोगे? Definitely you are going to ask for a circle. एक सर्कलिंग दे दो so that I can reduce my level, right? Because you are here. अब अगर आपको एक सर्कल नहीं मिलेगा, how you can reduce your flight level? आपको जरूर चाहिए सर्कल. ठीक है? So you can request a circle just above to the air traffic circuit. This will be a safe zone. There are many aircraft comes together. they will keep on moving here only. ठीक है? Or in the base leg only, or in the down leg only, there is a term sometimes we are going to see. We are saying extending base leg, extending downwind leg. What it means? This is a distance of 20 nautical mile. You need to either reduce your speed, or you need to make a roaming. आप यहाँ पे आए, इधर घूम गए, थोड़ा सा और घूम के बेस लेग ज्वाइन किए. बेस लेग ज्वाइन करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा आपको? डाउनविंड से परपेंडिकुलर लेना है, राइट? सो इफ यू वांट टू एक्सटेंड योर डाउनविंड, आप ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करना चाहते हो क्योंकि आगे ट्रैफिक क्लियर नहीं है, तो आइदर आप अपना स्पीड स्लो कर लोगे, या यहां से आप घूमने निकल जाओगे. ऐसा आप यहां से घूमने निकल जाओगे, घूम घाम के थोड़ी देर बाद आप बेस लेग ज्वाइन करोगे. ठीक है? सो द एटीसी में आस्क यू एक्सटेंड योर बेस लेग, तो आप कहोगे एक्सटेंडिंग माय बेस लेग. आप इधर घूम के आ जाओ या स्पीड कम कर लो, लाइक दिस. ओके, सो दीज आर द थिंग्स कैन बी यूज्ड इन अ एयर ट्रैफिक सर्किट थ्योरी. ठीक है? नाउ what do you mean with aerodrome traffic? Any guess? Aerodrome traffic means aerodrome
They're
traffic.
all
Go ahead.
vehicles or aircraft in the aerodrome, or aircraft in the vicinity of the aerodrome.
Very good.
Will
Very
be
good.
aerodrome traffic.
Very good. All the movement on movement area. Movement area क्या होता है? जहां पे aircraft without using its flight control can do movement, taxiing, towing, apron. Plus, we had given our definition of movement area earlier also, right? So all movement area plus aircraft flying in the vicinity of aerodrome. Flying in the vicinity of aerodrome. Vicinity मतलब क्या होता है? आसपास. Vicinity अगर आपको बोला जाए ना किसी चीज का, मीन्स उसके अराउंड, इर्द गिर्द. Vicinity of an aerodrome. ठीक है? So it means that we will be considered under aerodrome traffic. ठीक है? That will be considered as a aerodrome traffic. ठीक है? Now एरोड्रोम ट्रैफिक तो ये हो गया. एटीसी का मतलब होता है, एटीसी का क्या डेफिनेशन था अभी से? नॉट सॉरी, डेफिनेशन. एटीसी का फुल फॉर्म इन टर्म्स ऑफ कंट्रोलर?
Air traffic controller.
एयर ट्रैफिक कंट्रोलर. वेरी. अभी एयर ट्रैफिक कंट्रोलर था इन द टर्म्स ऑफ कंट्रोलर. नाउ this is air traffic circuit. This is air traffic circuit. एयर ट्रैफिक के लोड को कम करने के लिए एक इन्वेलप बनाया गया. That is known as air traffic circuit. What could be the definition for air traffic circuit? Anything from your side?
It can be, sir, a pattern or a pattern made for reducing the air traffic.
Yes. That's going good. Going. A pattern or an envelope. ठीक है? Envelope. Air traffic circuit. An envelope. Hypothetically, क्योंकि ये रियलिटी में कोई लाइन ड्रॉ नहीं करता है. Hypothetically created in the vicinity of an aerodrome. Vicinity of an aerodrome. In the vicinity of an aerodrome to regulate the air traffic. That's it. Regulate में सब आ जाता है. To regulate the air traffic. ठीक है. An envelope hypothetically created in the vicinity of an aerodrome to regulate the air traffic. In the vicinity of an aerodrome to regulate the air traffic. Is that okay? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, if something is there regarding air traffic, it would be either, sometimes you have seen na ki air traffic is much congestive, ज्यादा congestion हो गया, ज्यादा aircrafts आ गए, या फिर कभी भी किसी एयरपोर्ट पे बहुत ज्यादा भीड़ रहती है, congestion is much related to air traffic, not about ground traffic and all. This is commonly known as air traffic density. Air traffic density. ठीक है? Air traffic density or aerodrome traffic density, because this traffic density, this is possible to find out near to an airport only. En route you can have access to the air traffic density, but that really need a radar. और radar कहाँ होता है? Especially on aerodrome. बीच में कौन लगाएगा? क्यों पैसा खर्च करेगा? Got it? So note down this term, air traffic density. ठीक है? Air traffic density. 3 classifications under air traffic density: low, medium, and high. These are the things to note down. You can note down, right? Or
Yes, sir.
if you have access to that drive link that I had given, I think definitely you both have. So you can directly go and check out to the definition. Okay. If there is a confusion, let me know. Otherwise also I'll explaining it. Low aerodrome density or low aerodrome traffic density means, low aerodrome traffic density means low. Okay, I'm writing about low. Low aerodrome traffic density. It means either a movement of 15 aircraft per runway. अगर एक एयरपोर्ट पे 2 रनवे है ना, और एक रनवे पे एटलीस्ट 15 एयरक्राफ्ट का मूवमेंट हुआ, और 20 एयरक्राफ्ट एज ए टोटल, 20 एयरक्राफ्ट ऑन एरोड्रोम. ठीक है? एरोड्रोम में क्या सब आता है? एटलीस्ट कितने चीज चाहिए एरोड्रोम में? योर रनवे, टैक्सीवे, एप्रॉन. अगर ये 3 चीजें जहां मिल गई वो सफिशिएंट है फॉर द डेफिनेशन ऑफ एरोड्रोम. मींस अगर, right, one more thing, that is in a mean busy hour, in a mean busy hour. ठीक है? Mean busy hour is just an average about an airport कि हमारा 9 से 10 के बीच में बहुत ज्यादा बिजी शेड्यूल रहता है. देयर आर मेनी एयरक्राफ्ट टू फ्लाई इन बिटवीन 9 to 10 AM लाइक दिस. तो एक कैलकुलेशन होता है फॉर अ टाइम पीरियड ऑफ 1 year 1 month लाइक दिस. ठीक है. सो मीन वीजी आवर मीन्स ओवर द ईयर, एक साल में अगर आपका 9 से 10 बजे का टाइम शेड्यूल ज्यादा बिजी रहेगा तो 9 से 10 बजे के टाइम को आपके एयरपोर्ट के लिए मीन वीजी आवर घोषित कर दिया जाएगा. गॉट इट?
Please repeat, sir.
मीन वीजी आवर मीन्स, सबसे पहले बीजी आवर्स. बीजी आवर मीन्स व्हाट इज द 1 hour टाइम ड्यूरेशन. कौन सा वो टाइम ड्यूरेशन है जो आपका सबसे ज्यादा ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी को फॉलो करता है. मीन्स आपके एयरपोर्ट पे किस टाइम पे सबसे ज्यादा एयरक्राफ्ट का मूवमेंट रहता है. सुबह 9 से 10 इफ योर एयरपोर्ट इज ए शेड्यूल्ड कॉमर्शियल एयरपोर्ट, शेड्यूल पैसेंजर सुबह और शाम के फ्लाइट में ज्यादा ट्रेवल करते हैं. सो दिस 9 to 10 आवर एंड दिस 4 to 5 PM वाला, ये 1 घंटा आपके लिए बिजी आवर रहेगा. ठीक है. या फिर 9 से 11, 9 से 12, सुबह 9 से 12 के बीच में बहुत ट्रैफिक रहती है, शाम को 4 से 7, ये 3 घंटा. और एनी टाइम ड्यूरेशन इन आवर्स is going to be known as busy hours. Got it? Busy hours, you understood?
Yes, sir.
So एक साल का एवरेज निकाला जाएगा. मीन मीडियन मोड पढ़ा था ना. मीन इज जस्ट एन एवरेज. सो एक साल का एवरेज निकाला जाएगा कि कौन सा टाइम ड्यूरेशन आपके लिए बिजीएस्ट रहता है. उस टाइम ड्यूरेशन को आपके एयरपोर्ट के लिए मीन वीजी आवर बोल दिया जाएगा. मीन वीजी आवर. गॉट इट? अगर कंटिन्यूअसली एक साल तक आपके एयरपोर्ट पे 9 से 12 में भीड़ रहती है तो 9 से 12 को आपके एयरपोर्ट का मीन वीजी आवर घोषित कर दिया जाएगा. गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
Now, in this mean VG hour only, mean VG hour में अगर आप टैकल करते हो 15 एयरक्राफ्ट को ऑन द रनवे, मीन्स 15 एयरक्राफ्ट लैंड और टेक ऑफ हो जाता है. टोटल 15, 8 लैंडिंग हो गए, 7 टेक ऑफ हो गए. 15 एयरक्राफ्ट को आपने हैंडल किया ऑन रनवे एंड 20 एयरक्राफ्ट को टैकल किया ऑन अ टोटल. 15 ऑन द रनवे थे और 2 टैक्सीवे पे थे, 3 एप्रॉन पे थे. बट ऑल 20 had called you for any kind of confirmation, clearance or anything. Means you are engaged with 20 aircraft as a total and 15 aircraft especially on the runway. Got this? तो इस डेंसिटी को कहा जाएगा लो ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी. समझ गए इसको? Spend some time here. Don't
Yes,
worry.
sir.
Spend some time. You can ask for repeat also. क्योंकि इसको समझ जाओगे हाई एंड मीडियम में क्या रखा है. नथिंग. ठीक है. मीन बिजी आवर में अगर आप 15 एयरक्राफ्ट स्पेशली ऑन रनवे टैकल कर रहे हो, बीइंग एन एयरड्रोम कंट्रोलर और एयर ट्रैफिक कंट्रोलर, एंड 20 एयरक्राफ्ट एज अ टोटल टैकल कर रहे हो, जिसमें 15 आपके रनवे पे थे, 3 टैक्सीवे पे हो गए, 2 आपके एप्रन पे हो गए. मींस अगर आपने टोटल 20 और 15 एटलीस्ट ऑन रनवे आपने टैकल किया, इस डेंसिटी को कहा जाएगा लो ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी. गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
लो ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी और लाइट ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी. ठीक है. लाइट मतलब हल्का. ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट मीडियम? मीडियम में सिमिलरली इन अ मीन बीजी आवर ओनली, इफ 16 to 25 aircrafts, especially on runway, or 20 to 35 aircraft as a total on an aerodrome. ठीक है, सो इस ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी को कहा जाएगा मीडियम ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी. गॉट इट? अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, third one will be heavy or high. If 26 aircraft on runway, 26 aircraft especially on runway, or more than 35 aircraft as a total on aerodrome, इसको बोला जाएगा heavy traffic density. Got it?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So it was the traffic density. ट्रैफिक डेंसिटी में ट्रैफिक सर्किट आता है. समझ गए? Okay. So have you understood the low or light, medium or moderate, you can say, high or heavy aerodrome traffic density? Was that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
These are the things important for part 2 Viva purpose. Not in part 1, definitely not in part 1. Nobody is going to ask you in part 1. Okay. So this was all about the aerodrome traffic density and aerodrome traffic circuit or air traffic circuit. Got that? Can you practice just a call? It will be last for today. No need to learn 3 to 4 topics in a single day. Just try learning one and one topic, but we need to cover this thing on right time. We'll put much effort on practice. I'll suggest you only to put much effort on practice, because anyhow only your practice will help us. अगर आप खुद से जितना ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करोगे ना, वही आपके काम आएगा. मुझे तो सब आता ही है, and in front of me you can have a little discussion, but आपका जो core practice होगा ना, full effort from your side, वो अकेले में होगा जो भी आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे. ठीक है? So that is important. For now, just note down a call. Tricky situation for you. Tricky. This is the situation based question. Okay. Situation based question. Yes. Just understand the situation, because you have learned that air traffic circuit, you can use some of the part of it. The question is, cited a flock of bird after takeoff. What you have cited? You have cited a flock of bird after takeoff. Straight to the runway. The situation is such, if this is a aerodrome, you had taken off, यहाँ पे आपको मिल गया bird. Is this screen visible? Yes. So यहाँ पे मिल गया आपको flock of bird. Bird frightening team, those things helps you on the ground only. यहाँ से आपका bird को भगा दिया. But what about you have sighted flock of bird here? Got it?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. और ट्रैफिक सर्किट में आपने पढ़ा ना कि ज्वाइनिंग अ रूट इज नोन एज इंटरसेप्टिंग अ रूट. ठीक है. इंटरसेप्ट कि आपने अपने, सॉरी फॉर दिस, माय पेन गॉट डिस्चार्ज स्टाइलस. इंटरसेप्ट रेडियल और इंटरसेप्टिंग अ रूट मींस आपने मॉनिटर पे उसको कैच कर लिया. ठीक है. Now you can resume your normal navigation or you can set course to any VOR. अब आप यहाँ से डायरेक्ट इसको फॉलो करते हुए जा सकते हो. So this was about intercepting a radial or intercepting a route. Suppose this is the call that you have sighted a flock of bird straight ahead to the runway or straight to the runway. मीन्स आपने टेक ऑफ लिया, आपको इमीडिएट बर्ड मिल गया. ठीक है. व्हाट योर कॉल विल बी इन दिस मैनर, जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड दिस कॉल, एक्सप्लोर द थिंग्स, लेट मी नो अबाउट एनी कंफ्यूजन. दिस कॉल मे बी सच: मुंबई टावर, विक्टर Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo on 123.5 at takeoff leg passing 3,500 feet for flight level 75. See a flock of bird ahead or ahead of us. Both of the thing you can use. You can say see a flock of bird ahead, or you can say see or sighted, anything. Sighted a flock of bird ahead of us. What happened to this stylus? Sorry for inconvenience. I think I need to change my stylus. Okay. Now this is see a flock of bird or sighted a flock of bird. You can simply say ahead also. You can simply say ahead of us. ठीक है. Turning right. This is the symbol of right turn, right? Turning right to avoid birds. To avoid birds will again intercept. Will again intercept. I think my stylus got completely discharged. Okay, can you write this call listening my words?
Yes, sir.
will intercept again from here on to avoid birds will again intercept or will intercept again radial 252. Write it as a radial 252. Sorry for this technical glitch, guys, because my tablet got discharged. Not able to write all these things with hand.
It is fine, sir. We can listen.
Will again intercept radial 252 for further flights. Got it? This was the end of call. This was the end of call.
Radial 252 for further flight.
Yes. Okay, so this was the call. Let me know any confusion in anything. Have you understood the call completely?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Let me know any confusion if you have. Can you repeat me whatever you had written? What was that?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Mumbai Ta, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Bravo on 123.5 at takeoff lake, passing
Slowly.
3,500
Speak
feet.
slowly. Speak slowly after takeoff leg.
At takeoff lake, passing 3,500 feet for flight level 75. See a flock of birds ahead of us.
Flock of birds
Turning right
ahead of us.
to avoid birds.
Turning right to avoid birds.
Will again intercept radial.
Will again intercept radial 252.
Radial 252 for further flights.
For further flights. Very good. So this was the thing regarding a call. If we have sighted a flock of bird near to the aerodrome at takeoff leg. So have you understood the use of takeoff leg here? Air traffic circuit का क्या
Yes,
use
sir.
है? Very good. So this was the thing, right? Okay. So I think that is enough for today. We can have break for today, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, one doubt. In case I cannot remind one airport name, like anything, sir. Like it is in that VECC. It is in Kolkata. It is of Kolkata, sir. But
That
like
is
that, I could
Kolkata.
not remind of some airport. Then can I say in phonetic? Can I say its name in phonetically, like Victor Echo Charlie Charlie Tar, like that?
No. That is going to reduce your impression. That is going to lower your impression only. Try practicing the chart that with you as much as you can, so that you cannot avoid the name of any airport, any VR code. इतना प्रैक्टिस कर लो ना कि कुछ मिस नहीं हो जाए। और जो क्वेश्चन में भी आपका रहेगा ना, तो अगर मान लो आपको दोनों में से कोई एक व्यूअर पता चल गया, तो उससे मिलता जुलता आपको कुछ ना कुछ रास्ता मिल जाएगा। बिकॉज इफ यू सी ऑन द VECC, दैट इज कोलकाता ओनली, इफ यू लुक एट देयर, आपको इतना तो पता चल जाएगा ना, ई जो है समथिंग इज ईस्टर्न कॉरिडोर ऑफ इंडिया, राइट। अब उधर देखो,
Yes, sir.
वहां पे हमारे व्यूअर कोड में कोई सा एयरपोर्ट सी के नाम से है क्या? नो, none was there. Bhubaneswar, Ranchi, Jamshedpur, then Kolkata you are having. So you can directly make a call to the Kolkata. Like this you need to work out. Otherwise that is going to lower your impression. The negative marking will be for you. You can say like Kolkata ko Charlie Echo Alpha, but somehow they are going to reduce something, because if something is available on your chart, try to speak it in the similar manner as you find in the chart. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I don't find that you will have such problem in future, क्योंकि आप पूरे चार्ट्स को एक एक एरोड्रोम को पढ़ लो, कोई भी फ्लाइट प्लान आए ना उसको आप प्रैक्टिस करो, आप नहीं मिस करोगे, डोंट वरी, नहीं मिस करोगे। I think no one is going to miss that name of VOR, because जो भी आपका प्लान आएगा ना, आप उसको फॉलो करते हुए चलना। आपके पास क्या ऑप्शन है, दैट्स व्हाई मैंने एरोड्रोम लोकेशन इंडिकेटर पहले पढ़ा दिया था। दैट इज नॉट रियली अ पार्ट ऑफ RTR, जो आईकाओ का डॉक्यूमेंट है 9432, उसमें कहीं भी एयरपोर्ट लोकेशन डेजिग्नेटर नहीं दिया गया है। बट आई हैड taught you earlier ki how you will identify the name of a VOR. This is the Apsara, this is the Indian FIR regions, and based on the name of city you can draft a name of VOR. ठीक है? So don't worry, you'll not forget name of any VOR. And if somehow you will forget, put some time, put some effort on chart, try to find the aerodrome regarding any FIR, so that you cannot miss the name of aerodrome. Okay?
Yes, sir.
मिस नहीं होगा, डोंट वरी, नहीं होगा। ऑलवेज आपको अगर ए है तो वेस्टर्न पे ध्यान दो, आई है तो नदर्न साइड पे ध्यान दो, ई है ईस्टर्न, ओ है सदर्न, आपको मिल जाएगा। समटाइम्स यू मे गेट लिटिल कंफ्यूजन इन बिटवीन चेन्नई एंड मदुरई, बट उसमें भी आइडेंटिफिकेशन हो जाता है, चेन्नई इज MM, मदुरई इज MD,
Yes, sir.
so you'll not miss out, don't worry. ठीक है? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then this is enough for not enough means we had learned many things today, and I think we should stop now. Okay, we'll keep on practicing.
Yes,
we'll keep on practicing calls regarding the air traffic circuit tomorrow as per our regular syllabus. That in the early session of our class we'll keep practicing some call. In the middle session of class we'll learn something new, and in the later section of the class, later session, and while wrapping up the session, we'll learn some of the definitions, some of the terminology that is going to help you for the part 2. Okay? Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
Now every calls, I think every terminology is completed till now. There are only 1 and 2 things left now. That is also comes under situations. That is not a concept to learn. Those are the situations type of the calls. The master thing is position report. Keep position report in your hand. Keep position report terminology handy. You are going to tackle every situations, and you also don't know how you are able to complete the calls within a minutes. Okay? Keep practicing on position reporting. Analyze the terms of position reports. Let me know if any confusion is there. Okay, master on position report. Now rest of the class is just an example or type of the calls that there you need to simply practice your calls, nothing to worry. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then a good night for today. Have a revision of the
Thanks, sir.
class. Have a revision of the class. Come prepared. Do practice better. Bye bye.